I find it both amusing and deeply pathetic that many of the women who have attacked me genuinely believe they are making me jealous by involving themselves with my former partners or amassing excessive material possessions. Let me be perfectly clear. I am not jealous. There's nothing about these individuals that I would ever want to be or emulate or possess. The fact that some of them have more than enough wealth, status, resources, and are still miserable. Miserable enough to devote their energy to destroying an innocent person's life tells me everything I need to know about them. They're empty, no matter how much they accumulate. The emptiness remains. They're miserable, hollow, and no amount of acquisitions will ever fill that void. So no, honey, I am not jealous. There's not one man in their circle I desire. I do not want any of them. They can keep their performances, their possessions, and their petulance. They can miss me with that entire narrative. You see, there's no honor in attacking someone who's already down. There's no honor in leveraging greater strength, whether financial, physical, or systemic, against someone who has far less. I genuinely don't understand how they could make anyone feel better about themselves or feel as though they've succeeded. How can someone feel superior when the playing field is so grossly uneven? It's not just wrong, it's outright disgusting. It's like a full-grown adult with every resource at their disposal, trying to compete with a 3-year-old who hasn't even had a chance to develop, especially when that adult is actively blocking that child's path forward. That comparison might sound extreme, but that's the reality of the dynamic. You'd have to be profoundly delusional to think if you're wealthy and you target someone in poverty or disenfranchised, particularly when your own actions help put them there, that you're engaged in any kind of fair competition. That's not a flex. Real competition belongs among peers on a level playing field. And honestly, even then, what grown adult still feels the need to spend their years constantly competing with others? That's not my philosophy. Yet I see grown people, including baby boomers, trying to keep me down just to feel better about themselves. And then they have the nerve to call me broken. What kind of backward mentality is that? Even people with far less do this to others on the same level. If you're going to play a game, at least make the ground level. Don't walk around acting like you've arrived because you've knocked someone else down who never had what you had in the first place. That's not a victory, it's stupidity. And wealthy people, celebrities, walking around with their heads held high, most of them wouldn't know a level playing field if it hit them. They have to keep performing, doing flips, staying in the clique, chasing attention and image. They're not living for themselves. They're living for someone else's approval. That's a miserable existence. With all their resources, they're still desperate for validation. The reason they try to hold me down is because they know that once I get up, I will change the game. You see, I don't do that to people, especially not to those who have less. And if anything, I want to pour into people who never had a chance, open doors for them. But these people here, they just want to stay on top and keep the world in a regressive state. That's not strength. That's fucking delusion.